John.
Hello, Vilma.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Have a seat.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're here.
Okay, me too.
So I understand that the doctor asked you to see a dietitian regarding with your food habits.
Okay, true. Yes.
So you want to tell me a little bit more about your situation?
Sure. Well, I went to my regular checkup. I saw the doctor. He did some blood tests and stuff, and he basically told me that I'm borderline diabetic. So, it was shocking. It was hard to believe because I eat really well. I'm in the fitness field, so I work out 5 days a week. I train people. I help people. And I've been in this business for many years. So I really had a hard time believing that I was, pre-diabetic. I didn't believe it because I eat pretty well.
So what do you do for a living again?
I'm in the fitness field. I train. I'm a trainer, and I work at the gym.
I see.
So for me to hear that I'm, pre-diabetic was shocking.
Well, yeah, something's happened, and doesn't have to be everything related with your eating habits or how you exercise. Can be genetic, but yeah, of course, influence a lot. I mean, how you eat, and you want to tell me about more about your food and what do you eat?
Okay,
What
sure.
do you like?
Well, I actually, which is funny, I actually really stay away from sugar. I don't have sugar in my coffee. I don't eat a lot of white bread or starchy carbs. I eat pretty good. A lot of protein, a good amount of ratio of carbs and fat. So through the day, I eat really well. I eat a little bit in the morning for breakfast.
How often do you eat?
I probably have about 5 to 6 small stuff when it comes to the outer appearance of my progress in the gym. So
Okay. So about during the regular week, do you have any special day that you can liberate yourself and you eat whatever you want, or just help me to understand? I mean, where it can be that problem.
it's
that
got to be
we
coming
can-
from somewhere, right?
Yes.
I think I have an idea. Now I do give myself a cheat day. My wife and I, we'll have one day that I'll pick, and it's probably going to be like a Friday or something. But I don't have sweets. I don't pick that day and say, oh, I'm going to have pie or I'm going to have cake or any of that kind of stuff. What I'll have is French fries or pizza or something like that. My issue is, and this is probably where it's coming from, although it's still doesn't seem as bad as I think most people eat through the day and as healthy as much as I work out and do cardio and stuff, this would actually make me pre-diabetic, is I have an issue at night. So what I do is if I can't sleep at night, I'll just wake up and I'll get up and I'll walk into the kitchen and I'll get a bowl of cereal. It's not cereal I buy, it's cereal that we have for the kids, so it's not going to be good. There's going to be sugar in there, and I don't even care. I don't eat a little bit. When I make a decision to have that, I'll go to town. I'll have salad bowls. I'll get like a salad bowl and I'll fill it up, or I'll fill up 2 bowls. Good size full bowls. So once I make a decision to do it, like I was saying, it doesn't have to be cereal. I'll eat whatever's in there. If there happens to be cake, which we usually don't have cake, I don't like it. If there's pie, I'll eat the pie. I'll eat half the pie. I'll eat cookies. I'll eat, ice cream for sure.
Can you tell me why you do that? I mean, I just want to understand. I mean, you work out, you eat healthy
Good question.
during the day, and why at night, the middle of the night, you just get up and you say like, oh, I'm gonna eat now that nobody's looking at me.
No,
Is because you're hide or?
No, I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding.
Okay.
I don't know where this started from. I've been doing it for years, and it hasn't been consistently, but off and on for years. I mean, sometimes I'll do it, and and depends on, I don't know what it actually depends on, but I don't know. My guard's down. I guess my guard's down. I'm just I can't sleep, and it makes me feel better. I'll get up, I'll eat something bad. I don't know. I know it doesn't make any sense, especially since I work so hard to be in shape and fit the part. Since I'm in the fitness field, I have to fit the part at least a little, right? So yeah, that's a good question.
Have you ever tried, like, if you can sleep at night,
Mhm.
just to watch TV, or maybe grab a book and just read a few pages?
You're right. I will never do that. That'll never happen. A book, anyway. What? Yeah, that's what I do. I watch TV. I go eat my food and my junk food, and I throw the tube on, and I watch TV for 15 minutes, and then go brush my teeth and go back to sleep. No, there's other alternatives. I've changed it up at times when I was, I go through different goals. When we have my wife and I family have vacation plans, and I have these little goals to be, really lean for that particular vacation. These are little things that help me set goals, to eat good and stay on target. And I won't do it then, so I can do it. It's hard to say I'm never going to do it. I think what happens, I get all these goals and I eat really good, and I abstain from this, this stuff, this no good junk food stuff for 2-3 months, and then we go on our little getaway, and then I come back and my guard's down a little bit. I still eat good through the day, I'm still working out. I'm not not doing that, and then I'll go through a little week of eating poorly.
How do
Just not
you
all the time.
feel? How do you feel after you eat? Let's say one night you get up middle of the night
Fantastic.
and you feel
No, I'm
fantastic.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No?
No, I have fun.
How you feel after you eat all this, like, excessive sugar and excessive food? I mean, after a regular day, I mean, that you've been working out and eating healthy, and at night you just kind of liver yourself and eat the extreme, I mean, junk food. How you feel after
Well,
that?
it's funny because when I make the decision to do it, when I get up and I make the decision to do it, or go through the cabinet, if I see something that's really good, sometimes I'll go through the cabinet, there'll be nothing in it, I'll be mad, damn it, and I won't eat anything. But when I make a decision to do it, I'm happy about it. I just do it, and I go and I eat it all, and then after I've ate all that, I'm like, yikes, I go to bed thinking, oh man, that was crazy. And of course, in the morning, I'm mad. I'm mad at myself. I'm like, darn, okay, I'm not doing that today. But before I do it, when I'm walking to, once I talk myself into doing it, it's easy to talk yourself into doing that kind of stuff. I'll work out harder tomorrow, and but you can't. It catches up on you regardless of how much you work out the next day. I know, and that's not even what we're talking about right now. We're not even talking about the physical aspects of how what it's going to do to my body on the outwardly appearance. We're talking about the inwardly. So, and that's where it's really affecting me. I don't think you can get away from that. Like the next day, like I would if I would work out harder so it doesn't catch up. Put on fat. So I don't even know.
How do you think we can just prevent this behavior that you have at night? That's like eating at night. Maybe if your wife helps you to don't buy much like junk food, and just have like probably just healthy choices for a snack.
We kind of tried that before, and but it's not fair. It's not fair because the junk food we buy is not for my wife and I. We don't buy it for us. We never did. I mean, I don't believe so. Maybe special occasions, for birthdays, holidays, we have leftovers, but it's for the kids, and I don't think it's fair because I can't control myself that we deprive our kids from having, treats, sugar. I mean, not sugar, but sugary treats sometimes. Cereal or cookies and that kind of stuff. you know, as long as we're introducing them to the other side of healthy, you know, vegetables and you know, some, you know, variety of different fruits and stuff like that. So I don't want to deprive them of that kind of stuff. I mean, they're not in that situation. I'm in it. I need to be able to, you know, have more self-control or figure out a way that I can, and I know, and I've done it before, I can have an alternative, like you said, alternative um, snack that is not so sugary. So,
Okay, so I feel like we already found the problem and you're more aware what is actually affecting you. It's just the sugar that you consume at the middle of the night. So, how ready are you to make that change and improve that?
I'm ready. I can do it. I mean, I know what I have to do. I know that, and I've done it before. I have to have like, I mean, if I get in the middle of the night and I feel like, you know, I want to eat something, then if I have something prepared, maybe I just plan on having a big glass of milk. And that's not perfect. It doesn't have sugar in it, but it's better than having, you know, tons of sugar from cereal or whatever. I used to prepare like a protein shake with no fruit, just the protein and water and vegetables with a little bit of peanut butter mixed in, which worked well because that would fulfill me. I'd go right to that and have that and go to bed and, you know, brush my teeth and go to bed. So I'm you know, I'm pretty ready. Although you know the season's here. You know, Thanksgiving's here. We just passed, you know, Halloween a couple days ago, and Christmas is coming. So I do like to enjoy some of those. I don't go crazy, but I know I'm gonna want to have some pie and some cheesecake and that kind of stuff. So
If we just focus on avoiding those extremes quantities of food that you eat at night, I think we can improve. I mean, your situation here. Instead of having like half, I mean, pie, you can just limit yourself at one slice.
in the middle of the night.
Well, you can have it like for dessert, like after your dinner, and then at the middle of the night, if you can sleep. I mean, just try to do something and occupy your mind. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a book that will like catch your attention, and if you don't like it, you keep reading it, and you will fall asleep after like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's not strong enough. That doesn't pull me in. That one won't work. I mean, I like the sounds of it. It sounds like a great idea. It's healthy in a few different ways, and of course, reading helps you go back to sleep. But that one won't work for me. I already know me. That one won't work. I won't make that. I won't make that choice. And I don't think having a piece of cheesecake or a snack at dinner will help me either. I think that's still because I'm kind of like an all or nothing guy.
Okay.
You know, I jump in full force, whatever it is. If it's, you know, healthy or non-healthy, I go full force. If I make a decision to have a piece of cheese, if I know I have cheesecake and I'm gonna have cheesecake in the house, I'm gonna have it for dinner. I'm definitely getting up later at night and having it for middle of the night. So I think for me, since I know how, you know, I've been doing this a while, I know how it works for me. I think for me is I need to have an alternative snack.
Okay.
I mean, something healthy. Something I get up and I go to that. I go to the protein shake. You know, a little bit of peanut butter isn't so bad, or something like that. Or I just don't do it, you know, because I have this disease hanging over my head. So I have to think about. I think I have to just figure out, just know how important this is to not be diabetic and you know, or maybe this nutritionist I'm supposed to see can give me some alternatives because, you know, I don't know everything. I've been doing this a while, but I'm sure there's other things that she can, you know, tell me and look at my, you know, I can make a list of, you know, things I eat and she can give me an idea.
Well, we already know that you're eating healthy. We already identified the problem that is at night, what is affecting you when you just live yourself and you have this big amount of sugars and junk food. But you think it won't work for you just to have like one little slice of pie or just limit on your dessert. So you think the best that will work for you is just to have like a healthy snacks, and I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. Um, and maybe if you just feel like have like for the holidays, just one day you want to eat like your pie or your cheesecake. Yeah, I mean you can have it, because I don't want you to feel like no, you're not gonna have never ever
Yeah.
more like junk food,
That doesn't
because
work. That's too
when
hard.
next time you do it, you will probably will do it like
Crazy, go crazy.
yeah,
Right?
more
Yeah.
crazy
Right.
quantities. So so how ready are you to make that change? You already told me this is important for you because you don't want to become a diabetic.
Yeah, it's important to me. I'm ready. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. I can do it. I mean, I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. So let's try it for a month, and I want to see you in a month and try to